Tottenham 2, Burnley 2. We're in a relegation battle. Here we go. Welcome, people. It's your boy Into Spurs back here with another video. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I'm tired. I'm honestly tired. I've lost hope. We're in a relegation battle. You can't be drawing to Burnley. It's just not acceptable. The same way we can't be losing to West Ham. It's just not acceptable. We are definitely in a relegation battle, and I believe Frank could be the reason why we would be going down. We need a manager that understands what relegation is. Big up Has. He's always been saying, bring Sean Dyche in. Right now, we need a manager that knows what it takes to not get relegated. Our team we're terrible. We're terrible. And Dubravka, bro, you turn into prime Neuer, man. Like today, I don't even know what to say. It's stressful because you want your team to win, and then we go 2-0 down, and it's like we decide to play football again. And it makes no sense. It actually makes no sense. And if we're not careful, it's not even if we're not careful, we are in a relegation battle. I need to start saying we are in a relegation battle. I think we're 8 points away from West Ham, and they've just won today as well. That's the worst thing. They have just won today, which it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Tottenham. Now, going on to the game, I actually thought the lineup was quite good. I was actually surprised that he didn't go with Teletubby Tail. That just proves where Frank sees him. He's not part of Frank's plan. For me, he should have started the match from the get-go, in my opinion. And when he did come on as well, he did look like one of our better players, But it's just simply not good enough because we're in a difficult spot right now. We don't even know. We need to start winning in the Premier League. It's so important. And I'm going to stand on it. Frank has to get sacked. He needs to be sacked. He's not good enough. The performances that we are seeing on the pitch is just not good enough. Yes, there were periods in this game where we were the better team. I think the first half we were definitely the better team. It's just we don't take our chances. And Dubravka today, he was amazing, And we can't afford to drop points to teams like Burnley because our next fixtures are difficult. And look, I just don't know what to say. We are going to get relegated if we don't sack this manager. We need to sack him. He needs to go tonight. In fact, we need to see the announcement video. In fact, after this video gets uploaded, I better see Frank out because for me, if we stay with Frank, we're going to be in a worse situation. I think we need to look for a manager that can actually stabilize us. And when I say stabilize us, knows what it takes to be in this kind of like relegation battle. Big up Has. He's been screaming Sean Dyche. This is the only time I'm actually going to agree with him. Someone like Sean Dyche understands what relegation means, So we need a manager that can actually stabilize us on the field, because if we're not careful, we will get dragged down into this relegation battle. Look, West Ham, they beat us. Burnley, they drew to us. We could have easily lost that game, And going on to the goals, the first goal, obviously, we conceded in terms of Kyle Walker crossing it into Tamzabi. I think that's what his name is. Brilliant cross. There's nothing more that our defenders can do. But that second goal, I don't know what our defenders were doing. Vicario made a save. There's 3 defenders. It's not like we're playing 4 at the back. There's 3 centre defenders. Someone has to grab that ball and clear it. And even Udogie, I think Udogie and Van der Ven kind of like bumped into each other. It's hard to watch. It's hard to even be a Tottenham fan. It's hard to even do this video. I hate doing videos when I'm pure angry. I was meant to release this video hours ago, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Tottenham's not going to ruin my day. Um, where do we go next? Where do we actually go next? Because I actually don't see how Frank can improve us. I don't even think he knows what he's doing. You know, we lined up with kind of like the same lineup against Dortmund, going at Burnley. Like, I get it. I get it. We don't have enough players. We've got a lot of injuries, not a few injuries, a lot of injuries. So I do get why Frank is uh, is lining up in such a manner. It's just I need Frank to be more brave. I actually need Frank to take more chances. You know, we need to start scoring goals. As much as Romero and Van der Ven have been I think they're maybe our third or second highest goal scorers. I think Romero's on 8 goals now. I think Van der Ven is on 7. That just proves our attacking outlets are not scoring. So we need to improve that side of the game. And for me, the fact that we drew to Burnley just shows we are in a relegation battle. We have to buckle up. We have to get serious and we have to get real. For me, Frank will be the reason that Tottenham could potentially go down, in my opinion. And I'm standing on business when I say that. We need to bring in a manager with a some sort of experience in this drop zone where you can like grind out points, where we're not conceding. Because really and truly, this is a terrible season. Terrible. One of the worst seasons I've watched. And I thought last year was worse. Was one of our worst. You know? This is bad. This is terrible. Tottenham, man. Disappointing. Yo, people, follow me on Instagram. That is 0TJ. Follow me on Twitter. That is Spursy Talks. Like and subscribe.